Hey guys, so a couple of years ago for Christmas, my wife got me this really nice Theragun and it works great. It's the full-size Theragun with all the bells and whistles. This year, she got me this mini Theragun Mini. So I want to compare the two, the big full-size one to the mini travel one. So let's take a look. All right, so let's take a look at what's inside this box. Good looking packaging. Okay. All right, wow, this is even smaller than I thought it was. Okay, so let's see. Let's look at the accessories first. Looks like a charging cable. We know what cables look like. Dampener. All right, so that's the tip. Soft. This is they call it a thumb. I guess it simulates a thumb, so it's a little bit harder and a little bit smaller. Okay, so here's the manuals. Theragun Mini. All right, let's take a look at it. So the Mini is charged by USB. So it's not a big battery at all. Just gets charged by a USB cable, and it is a USB-C port, okay? So it's not a micro USB. It's a USB-C. Oh boy. Okay, so there's already something on there. Let's see. It's kind of in between. Got the three pieces, and it's kind of the one in between. Let's see if it comes charged. Okay, it's one speed. A little bit faster. A little bit faster. All right. Very cool. Turn it off. All right, so let's compare it to the big one. This big one, the full size one, comes in this nice carrying case. Like I said, it's a big sucker, and you push this, and it'll give you the ability to change the angle of this guy, like that. Okay, and it clicks in. So it's a big, powerful one, and the battery is a nice big battery that lasts a long time. And with this guy, you get two batteries, and there's a battery charger. Clicks in like that. So this is not charged with USB because the batteries are much bigger. And in terms of the attachments, comes with similar type of stuff, but just a few more different attachments. It comes with these 5 additional attachments on top of this guy right here that's on it right now. So definitely, I mean, this guy costs a lot more, and it comes with a bigger battery, more attachments, and you're gonna see. I mean, I could hear it that it's more powerful. This guy, so it's got 2 speeds. That's the fast speed. And that's the slow speed. Fast, slow. And you could actually hear that it's definitely more powerful compared to this guy. We're going to compare the two again. We'll put this guy in the third most powerful. Of course, you can't really see, by the camera, because the camera speed is going to be what the camera speed is. But that's the size comparison, and you can see this is much better for traveling, and it's much lighter. This guy's a big, heavy guy. But let's see if it works well. We'll try it on my forearm. Let's go second speed. It's kind of weak. The second one's much better. And the third one is actually pretty good. It's pretty good for your forearm. Let me try my back. It's actually not bad. Even for your back, I feel like the third speed is strong enough to give you some kind of relief. The first one, no. That that's kind of useless for your back. If your back is just too strong. The second one, it's okay. But the third one is definitely strong enough for your back. Hey, it's not as good as the big one. Now let's compare. Turn that off. Okay, so let's compare the big one. I mean, you can see how it's just really moving my muscles because it's really smacking it. And sometimes the big one is a little strong for my forearm. Is that, let's see this guy, and you can see it's just not moving the muscles on my forearm the way the big full size one is. You know, it's moving it, but not like that. I mean, that's really moving it. And even on the slower speed, it's still stronger than the strongest speed of the small one. I think it might move a little bit slower, but it hits harder, if that makes sense. So let's go to the back. Yeah, so for the back, the slower speed is actually good already for the back. Like I said, it might move a hair slower than the fastest speed of the small one, but it hits harder. Let's go to the faster speed. Oops, that's off. Yeah, so this is, feels great. It's nice and strong and it hits hard. All right, well, there's a look at the two, and no doubt this is stronger, it feels better, and I'm positive the battery will last longer, and it comes with two batteries. But this, being a travel, size, with the little pouch and everything, easily chargeable with USB, this is actually a really great travel option, and that's why my wife bought it for me. It's for when I am traveling and I don't have the luxury of lugging around something so big. This is a pretty good alternative, and I think it actually works pretty well. I have another video. You can click the link up there where I compared a really cheap one to this guy, and this is way better than that cheap $20 one that I used in the past. So this is definitely going in my travel bag, no doubt about it. I think it works pretty well for a little sucker. Not as well as the big guy, but good enough. So in the battle of David versus Goliath, in this case, Goliath wins, but David has its purpose.